In Generations 3 and 4 of competitive Pokemon, Salamence was one of the biggest threats there was. In Generation 3, it's the premier Dragon Dance sweeper, and in Generation 4, it was actually banned because now it could use its physical attack stat, which is way higher than its special, alongside with its Dragon Stab, making it virtually unwallable, alongside its high power move, Outrage. However, right now, Salamence is not doing too hot. His wife divorced him, he lost his kids in the divorce, he's currently RU in OU, I believe, and is RU-BL in National Dex. However, recently, it appears that Salamence has actually been able to use its wings once again as it reached top 5 in Nat Dex, and this is how he did it. Salamence has one tool in Nat Dex that it doesn't have in other formats, and that's Z moves. Flyanium Z Salamence is able to break past would-be checks like Zapdos or Moltres by just slamming them with the biggest move possible. I think it's in the way of the dragon to just click the biggest number possible. The set in particular that was used was Dragon Dance, Fly, which normally is a bad move because it takes 2 tunes to use instead of 1, making it very predictable, but with Z move, it simply becomes a huge high power base move. And it also had Earthquake to catch steel types that it otherwise would have trouble with, and Substitute to block would-be attempts to stop it from mons like Alomomola using Toxic. For partners, on the offensive side, we have Zamazenta for being the fastest thing Sand Scarf Pokemon in the National Dex tier, as well as Scizor, which picks off the fairy types that Salamence absolutely hates, as well as whatever's left after Salamence destroys the opponent's team. And defensively, we have Tapu Fini and Ting Lu, which together form one of the best defensive cores out there, which only losing to grass types, but the rest of the team resists grass, and Zamazenta has a defensive boost, defeating the best grass type in the tier, Ogerpon. And we have a Zapdos, which is a ground resistance, which we did not have otherwise, as well as being removal and pivoting for the rest of the team. This team reached top 5 in 1950. Can we beat that today? Let's find out. Yes. Right now we are, let me just quickly check that, 1753, pretty high up on ladder, all things considered, but ladder appears to be dead. I will probably be cutting out, so I will see you all when a game actually starts. Alright guys, we're up against, thought this was the USA here, 1558, not very good, hopefully we can actually beat this team. A fairy type we see, so we'll be able to see Mega Scizor handling that while Salamence cleans up. Salamence does look pretty decent. Let me just quickly check how much Curum takes from a +1 Z Fly, and the answer is it dies completely and utterly. Alright, looking at leads here, they're probably going to lead with Landorus or Mega Charizard Y. The mons that deal with both those pretty well. Let's see here, probably just going to lead with a Zapdos actually, because that deals decently with that, actually, because the thing is, I want to lead Ting Lu, but they'll probably just taunt with the Landorus, so yeah, let's just go Zapdos here. We did get that right. Just going to Heat Wave here. Landorus pretty much can't do anything to Zapdos, but Zapdos can't do too much, but we can fish for burns with Heat Wave, and also, you know, potentially burn something like a Garchomp coming in. Charizard, probably what's going to happen is they're going to switch in, they're going to set up Stealth Rocks with Landorus and then switch out as soon as they click the damn button. The Zapdos here, it's a defensive set, obviously, so it's not probably going to be able to do too much damage throughout the game, but it can get Chip in, and Chip is very big with a Pokemon like Salamence. It is relying mostly for damage on Earthquake, not Fly. I think I said in the intro, Fly is very predictable. But Earthquake off when it's not Stab, it's a good offensive typing, but it's just not going to be able to deal too much damage. And could this guy please actually, play the game? Need to keep up the appearance that I'm actually a bad person, not a complete loser. Guess we should probably be looking at the matchup a little bit more. Now that I think about it, Tapu Fini is also pretty good. I didn't mention this in the intro, but I did mention it in the pokepaste, or not the pokepaste, the RMT if you read it. But Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Scald, some teams just can't beat that. Like, they just lose on the spot. There is footage of me sweeping, like, one of the biggest tournament players there is, with just Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Scald, because he didn't prep long enough and just died to it. And is this guy seriously just gonna... I think he might just not be playing. You know what? I might be gonna lose to... Actually, should I do the double game? I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to lose on live television. This is being broadcasted on all the major news networks. I'm currently sending this to CNN as we speak, with a threat entailed, so they actually, put it on there, because I don't think Would you guys watch this over? I don't know any of the people on CNN. Would you rather watch this or like people complaining about Trump? Or would they be? I mean, he's whether you love him or hate him, CNN's definitely gonna be talking about it. And he just left. Thanks for wasting 2 minutes of my life. Yeah, the big issue with national decks is one sec. I'm kind of worried that I accidentally started 2 games. Maybe I should tell people to get on. Yeah, but the issue with national decks as opposed to OU, I personally believe it to be just a much better format than OU because you don't have to deal with things like terrestrialization, which I personally don't understand how people play formats with terrestrializations. Why would you want to play the game where you could be winning? You could have everything set up so that you win, and then they pull out like the most random thing ever. Like, I understand that it exists with Move to a lesser extent. Like, maybe you're gonna see the, I don't know, what's a random thing? The Z what's the word? Z Wild Charge Zamazenta. But I think terrestrialization makes it so much worse because unlike Z moves, or unlike one specific move on a niche mon, or one specific niche move on a mon, it's every mon has access to it whenever you want. A Z move has to be timed really well if you want to use it properly, or something like like let's say you're Hidden Power Fire on Tapu Lele. That's pretty common. That's just an example. You can only use that against the Scizor. But something like Terra, you can use so freely. It's unfair to me. All right, this is a no, not this team. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, on stream, on live in front of like 2,000 people, I played Pink Cross, and I lost terribly. And this was the team he was using. All right, let's see here. Salamence. How much does a Mega Altaria, a defensive Mega Altaria, take from a Z Fly at +1? Not a Mega Evolve 1. If we could use Mega Salamence, the game would be over at moments. So we do kill. Actually, this is the wrong set. Let's assume it's 252 HP, 252 defense. I don't think that's actually what it is, but let's just assume. It does have a roll to kill even at a max defense one. So we should be pretty good because he's going to have at least a little bit speed on him, right? I think that, yeah, Zapdos, one, we need to preserve Zapdos to deal with Kartana late game, but it's also, I feel, a pretty solid lead here. Yeah. I think I'll just be leading Zapdos again. Zapdos is going to be your main lead throughout most of the game. They're probably either going to go Flip Turn or Toxic. I think we're going to go with Tapu Fini because that covers both options decently well. Scizor could also work, but Scizor doesn't like Flip Turn chip. I know that it's a very bulky mon, so the small amount of damage doesn't seem to matter, but it is like, for example, I think that a Zamazenta with that Flip Turn extra damage, even without Choice Band, might be able to kill. So that's why we're not doing that. Probably, yeah, bringing out the Kartana makes sense. We're going to bring this guy out. Do I just Heat Wave? I think I will just be Heat Waving. Actually, no, I'm going to Volt Switch into Zamazenta, just because it covers a few more options. Damn, should have Heat Wave, am I right? Let's see here. We could just get up hazards with Ting Lu here. Just gonna, yeah, well, I'm gonna Stealth Rock. Yeah. Because Ice Spinner does so little anyway. Bringing this guy out again. I might have messed this up, actually. Do I? Because I didn't realize he knocked off my heavy duty boots. I might have lost, I won't lie. Oh, but we do have this guy, so we switch in on the Leaf Blade, hopefully. Sacred Sword doesn't really matter if we boost here. A lot of people hate on dual Wing Beat Mega Scizor. It's useful in very niche situations, such as dealing with Kartana. The main issue is, unlike Knockoff, we can't do much to a Moltres. So, let's hope here. Right now, we need to position in our Zapdos, get it healed up, and defog. Also, by the way, if Moltres gets chipped down, Zamazenta is a very real way to sweep, even if not, because our Zamazenta, it has Heavy Slam for Mega Altaria and Stone Edge for Moltres, and then Close Combat hits everything else really well. So with I know this team a little bit. I know they're going to be clicking Will-O-Wisp here. Yeah, so just going to do this. And I think if we continuously send Sway, we'll be able to chip it, and hopefully we can prevent the Alolan Mold from healing it up with Spikes, with Wish, sorry. Damn, you know, when Blender, when aim play, like, they clicking so fast their opponent. My computer seems to be lagging quite badly, but I care. Was I right? Did the Willows come out? Roosting. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just gonna send a Scald out. Because I doubt they're gonna stay in. If they do, I can just Draining Kiss. And they're probably gonna go Kartana here. Kartana, as you can see, it doesn't particularly like Scald, even though it hits us super effectively. So we send out the Moltres here. That's completely fine. I'm gonna taunt expecting a Roost. This may be dumb of us, but I'm gonna do it anyway. God, this is gonna be like 2 games we play on stream. Not stream, sorry, live. Not live either. What am I saying? Yeah, I'll just I'll Scald. This kind of sucks because they're gonna flip turn out into whatever they want. I think I gotta get the I think I gotta get the boy in here soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna Scald. Oh, by the way, for those wondering why I don't use a different dragon type other than Salamence, or I don't use Outrageum Z on Z Outrage on Salamence, it's because Misty Terrain halves the damage of all dragon type moves, and Salamence flying above the terrain doesn't matter because it's actually the target that matters, right? Which really sucks because I prefer to use something like an Outrage, Z Outrage. Yeah. I should have, it didn't matter. Probably going to just be, yeah, I'm probably going to do something like this. And then I'm going to double into Zapdos, hopefully. Because I doubt they're going to stay in. Or they're going to stay in, they're going to either Leaf Blade or Sacred Sword, it doesn't matter which. And then I'm going to switch out into Zapdos, because I doubt this, oh damn. Damn, he's better than me. This guy. Here's that guy. He might be that guy. Let's see here. Fuck. I'm getting goobed right now. I am completely and utterly goobed at the moment. I might just go Paralysis Fishing, to be honest, with Zapdos. Because before Misty Terrain up, and while Misty Terrain is up, no status conditions can be applied. But now, if Kartana touches Zapdos, there is a chance that Kartana is paralyzed. And if Kartana is paralyzed, it's basically no longer a threat. Even a Tapu Fini could really deal with it, even though Kartana threatens it so badly. If I remember the sets correctly, this Kartana here is Z, it's Grassy. Yeah. There is a chance our opponent just loses on time, which would be rather disappointing. A lot of people here today. Don't know real. Should I go for it, guys? Am I that guy? I might be that guy. I'm not sure if I'm that guy. 1 second. I might be that guy. I'm gonna try and be that guy. 1 second. Fuck it. No balls. No, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it again. First of all, he's not going Moltres. He's not going Moltres. He's going Altaria. I know for a fact he's going Altaria. And guess what? Altaria will not be. Altaria will actually be like that. I will be Stone Edge. Please take. Fuck. He's so much better than me. Damn it. No. Okay. Hopefully. We see a flip turn come out and the Alumomo gets paralyzed. Wait. Fuck. I forgot. His Altaria is healed out. I think I just lost, to be honest with you guys. You know me, I'm a man of the people, I'm always honest, and the honest truth is I am going to lose this game. What? We do this. We do that first. Yeah. He's gonna go into a lone mode here. Yeah. And then I can substitute on either a Toxic or a Flip Turn. It does not matter. No, wait, I forgot. Yes, okay, wait. He doesn't know. I can Dragon Dance. He doesn't know! He doesn't know! The real Generation 3 Dragon type. I think we just sweep here. He can't beat me now. Oh, wait, no way. He can beat me with, Wait, I forgot about Moxie, because I don't think... How many? I think I need, like, +4 to Oko the Moltres. I'm going +5. He can't stop me. Because I can just substitute... I think he's just letting... No, he isn't letting the timer stall out. He's not that bad of a person, guys. I will be Dragon Dancing, though, because I am that bad of a person. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Aw, oh, man. He's better than me. Fuck. Substitute. I'm not sure if it's Mystical Fire or Flamethrower. It honestly doesn't matter. Because he has, like, a 1 in a... He has basically 0. I'm gonna be clicking Fly. Like, why not? You know? I'm just like that. Also, if he burns, he's a hacker. He is a hacker. Which is why he will not be burning. Looking back on it, I probably should have clicked EQ into the Altaria. Like, is this? No. I'm gonna be flying again. Because the thing is, if Moltres dies, which it will die because it can't roost in time, then Mega Scizor kind of just wins the game on the spot. Because, okay, we get the burn. He didn't get the burn, so we just win. I thought it was over. But that's the power of Salamence for you. You know, other Mons, they abandon you in your time of need. But Salamence, he's always with you. Always. In the last clip there, what the fuck? No, one second. I ignore that. This is not me threatening. No, I'm sorry. But I'm recording. I need to play more people. He takes his free win, you know? He takes the free win. He can't be too mad. But yeah, no, you've seen, you may have seen me, fuck, okay, dude, like, 2 games got, like, cut out because of bad audio. I don't know why, like, it just didn't work properly. But now I can get the run back on this guy because he got, like, his audio corrupted. Anyway, as I was saying, you may have seen my, I think you might have heard my, you thought it was my chair squeaking, or you may have seen, like, a slight audio delay. That was actually Salamence's power rippling through the screen. Anyway, another Mega Altaria today. A lot of Mega Altarias. I don't know what to tell you. Tapu Fini looks pretty strong. It's kind of weird for them to using a non-Mega Scizor, but we take that. I'm going to be leading with this guy. He's going to be doing a Banded U-turn. I'm assuming it's Choice Band. I guess it could be something else like Life Orb. Yep. Unfortunately, no static. I don't care. I don't remember his set, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it was SD something. I don't remember. I'm going to be doing this. He's not staying in for a close combat. Would he stay in for close? He's not staying in for a close combat. He was staying in for a close combat. That's interesting. Anyway, I don't care. Now, I don't really need Zama for anything else, so I'm just going to be doing it. I don't care. Yeah, what does Zama handle else here on this team? I guess the outspeed Zama's Alakazam. Maybe I should have kept it on. I get the free No, I just Draining Kiss. I should take damage from the Rocky Helmet rather than healing back. But I don't care. This sucks. Rapid Spin. Bitch. Drain Kiss. Right, I forgot. I think I lost again. Fuck. No, it's fine, it's fine. I don't care. not get the roll I needed. This is fine. This is completely fine. People will say that it's not fine, and it's fine. It's completely fine. You know who we have in the back. You know what he's capable of. Will he Volt Switch or will he Heat Wave? Will he Volt Switch? I think we got it better than Heat Wave. What the fuck? Okay. You gotta understand sometimes in life, there's just shit that's gonna beat you for no good reason. I do lose here, right? Yeah. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Damn. Really disappointing, unfortunately. But, you know, that's life. That's life for you guys. Hopefully we can get one more win in. Hopefully. I'm gonna actually... Alright, new opponent, same avatar. Gotta respect the Team Rocket. Other than that, this is something completely insane. Ladder is currently dead right now. I think I was saying this earlier. The issue with Natex as opposed to standard OU is it's just not taken as seriously. I wish it was taken more seriously, but it's just not. I mean, with bozos like me being considered good players, quote unquote, I can understand why people wouldn't take it seriously. Let's see here. I'd probably just leave. So what this is it's a Sticky Webs team. I'm not sure if Slurpuff can work both as a Sticky Webs lead as well as a Belly Drum sweeper. But I don't care because this guy deals with both of those. What this is probably going to be like a Z explosion kind of thing. Fuck, bitch. So yeah, what he's going to do is going to set up Stealth Rocks here. Which is I could do something really dumb, but I'm not going to. I was considering going to Salamence. He explodes. I fly to dodge the explosion and then fly on whatever switches in. Unfortunately, he could just go into Terrapagos and Ice Beam, so I will not be doing that. I will instead be do a Wing Beating. Yeah, so that basically confirms me that it's Explosion. How much do I take from Explosion, actually? Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Maybe I probably should have roosted there. But they do sometimes carry Z-Fly, which would have killed. That's interesting. Probably Telegraph's Fire Punch or Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire. Fire Punch is probably better. I've been playing a lot of Gen 4 recently, and I wish Jirachi didn't exist, man. I hate Jirachi so much in that format. That's interesting. That's interesting. Your ground type's dead, so I can just do this. This is why, children, every team needs a ground type, so this shit doesn't happen to you. And Unburdened doesn't matter because I have the fucking Slurpuff counter. Remember, always bring a Slurpuff counter. That's the big rule of Pokemon. If you can follow that one rule, guaranteed victory. I've used that rule to win. I haven't actually won a tournament yet, but I assume that when I do win a tournament, it'll be because I brought the Slurpuff counter. It doesn't even need to be Slurpuff on the opponent's side of the field, you know. You just need that reassurance that a Slurpuff counter brings. Just hold switch. And then you get fucked up by a Bullet Punch no matter what. Yeah, I just Bullet Punch. Because that's at such low health at this point that it probably won't be able to come in and deal with anything else. We do have Zapped. Did I lose? I think I might have lost. No, I didn't because, sorry. For a moment there, I thought I would have lost to, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot so bad. Okay, this is fine. I sack this guy. Always. And then I just click Whirlwind. This is, Happy Hour or Sphere shit. It's not good, right? But it is a thing that you need to be careful about. Set up Stealth Rocks. EQ. Set up Stealth Rocks. EQ. Set up Stealth Rocks. And then I die, so fuck. Maybe this was all a mistake. I Calm Mind. Draining Kiss. So the reason I'm not too worried about this Pinsir here is I have the Zamazenta in the deck. Normally, with a flying type quick attack due to Aerolite, it could deal with Zamazenta, but I keep the defensive raise of Dauntless Shield because I was smart and thought ahead, and this was definitely not all coincidence. They'll tell you, they'll lie to you, and say it was coincidence, but it wasn't coincidence. It was all planned from the very start. Okay, slight issue. Slight issue. Stone Edge has to hit here or I lose the game. They call me the Stone Edger because my Stone Edges, they always hit. Always. There's proof of that historically. If you know where to look, you'll find it. But, you know, it's true. I am indeed, speed tie. I am indeed the cruncher because it's crunch time. All right, that was so much for watching. I don't know why you clicked on this video. Honestly, you should have clicked off like 5 minutes ago. Not 5 minutes ago, however long this video is. Like, second one when you heard this voice, should have clicked off. But have a good day, you guys. Subscribe to me. Unsubscribe to Pink Cross. No real reason for you to unsubscribe from Pink Cross. I just personally dislike them. Yeah, have a good day.